Down below if you can see and hear me, because today we're going to be talking about if the crypto bull market is back or what it would take for it to be back. We're going to be talking about ISO20022 cryptocurrency tokens, and we're going to be talking about crypto AI. So let me know if you could hear me properly. Let me know if everything is working properly, because I want to get started. I see Rene Montenegro in the chat saying, "Hey Paul, hope you're doing better, my brother." I am doing better, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. And I am doing well. I'm getting better every single day. By the way, if this is your first time here, my name is Paul. Welcome to the Crypto Factor, where we talk all about crypto. We do crypto AMAs, we answer your questions, we do daily short videos that last less than 60 seconds so you can save your time. Plus, we do normal videos and interviews and all that stuff, all that great stuff. I see Armzilla, my man, with the big arms in the chat. I see Hania and I see Shah. Hey Paul, how are you? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing fine. Plus, Armzilla is saying, good morning, how are you feeling? I'm feeling great. The man who called the top and bottom, yes ma'am, even the double top, but not on the day. Not on the day. I called the first top. I was telling people to take profits, and then when we broke down under 52K, I called the top, called the short-term 30K level bottom, and the double top. And then after the double top again, under 50K, I think it was, I told people to get out the market and that we're going to go under 20K to 17K, and even called the range from 15 to 17K at a 15.6K, almost exact level. So I'm really, really happy about that. As for people that followed my advice, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Patricia. Good to see you, Paul. Thank you very much, Patricia. I see Thorsten Hamper, my man, and a member of the channel. Hi, Paul. Good to see you live again, man. Yeah, man. It's great to be here. Great to be with you. Love your video. Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's talk about this. Marco Franco, Paul, great to see you, man. It's time to buy anything other than Bitcoin yet. We'll be answering that later on. Let's talk about the crypto bull market right now. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. And I think we may even be going up right now as we speak. Let's have a look here. So I see it at 20,900, and we called this, we called the bottom, and we also called breaking 18,400 and easily getting to 20,000 here. And if you have a look, I see a hammer forming, and what we need to do is break this high of 21,457. Let's call it 21,500. And what we need to do is we need to break this level right here. Let me zoom in a little bit here to the hourly chart. We need to break this level right here and make it support. What does that mean? What that effectively means is we need to get above this level and come back down to make it support. Right now it's resistance, right? This is resistance right now. Actually, it would look better on the daily chart. This is resistance. We need to break above, come back down, and make it support, probably on a weekly. But we'll see that when the time comes. Once that happens, we should be going to the 30K level, and then we'll see if, well, 24K first, right? And then the 30K level, and we'll see if that breaks and becomes support, or if it rejects, comes back down to the 24K level, and then we'll see if we go back up again, or if we break down to the 20K level again. You have to understand, just because we've entered a bull market, and yes, we have, in my opinion, entered the bull market. I mean, I called the bottom. And I also said that people are going to be talking about it in hindsight in the beginning of 2023, because that's when price is going to reflect it. It does not mean we cannot go back down. It does not mean that we cannot go sideways for a while. You have to understand, for those of you that were in the last bull market, that huge spike, that huge thing that was out of this world, and everything going up, that was towards the end. That was a hyper bull market. That was after the halving and everything. So we should be going up slowly but surely, maybe going down a little bit, going sideways, and then we're going to blast off. In other words, 2023 should be your accumulation year, or at least the first quarter or the first 6 months of 2023 is your best accumulation phase. Now, over the year, you can still buy Bitcoin on dips. This is when you start to buy the dip strategy. If you don't do DSA, dollar swing average, you can do, not DCA, DSA, you can do the buy the dip strategy, because even in bull markets, Bitcoin tends to fall 30, 40, even 50% at times. And that's where you can buy the dip. Does that make sense? So we have time. You have time to accumulate. You have time to buy altcoins. We have all that. Now, when do we buy altcoins? We'll buy them or start buying them. If you risk on, you can buy them now or slowly get into it. Don't ape in or anything, because we can go down. But you want to be buying them once Bitcoin trend changes. And this will probably happen once we confirm not the 21.5K, even though that is a trend change, but once we start going up over 24, we'll probably reject from 30, but then we'll have another try going up again. It takes different things to have a look to see how Bitcoin responds. Even with bad news, Bitcoin may still be going up. That's what was happening in the bear market. You get the other way around, where with good news, Bitcoin was still going down. Does that make sense? So that's how you can tell. There's different things you need to do to tell if we'll get over the 200 moving average and so on. And we'll call it. We're here. We'll be talking about that stuff. And I want to get to the chat and answer your questions, but please go, by the way, subscribe down below if you like these kind of videos, if you like what I'm talking about here, if you like me, if I'm somebody you think you could be listening to in the future, please subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss the next video. But yeah, let's move on and go into the ISO20022 hype, if you will, because there are ISO20022 cryptocurrencies that are getting a lot of hype, XRP being the leader of them. And then you have things like Quant, you have different other cryptocurrencies, right? Stellar Lumens and so on. And I do believe, especially if XRP will win the SEC case, that it will lead this market to the upside and possibly take cryptocurrency with it, even though we're already bullish before that, right? So XRP, yes, before you ask, XRP Army, yes, it is a good idea to hold XRP now, finally. And it might be a good idea to start slowly getting into it and buying the dips, if you believe in XRP. I personally think there's going to be a big hype around XRP and other ISO20022 cryptocurrencies. I think XRP will be the lead of it, but I think that most of them are complete crap and they won't be used as well as you think. I mean, just because something is approved or used or whatever does not mean it's going to be used. They don't even need to use XRP. They can make a whole new cryptocurrency for the banking system, right? Or they could just work with a company. Now, that said, that does not mean it won't go up. ISO20022 is going to go up because of hype. And that's what you're betting on. You're betting on the hype. And then what you want to do is you want to be taking profits on the way up. Not everything, right? Because you want to start, you want a dollar cost sell, if you will, on the way up so you can get profits and you can put these into, I don't know, Bitcoin, USD, or a stable coin of your choice, depending on what you believe in. You might want to put everything in XRP. I don't know. That's up to you. But you want to, but you have to understand there's going to be a lot of hype, and there's going to be different markets that are going to hype in various times as well. So ISO 2022 might go up for a while, like DeFi did last year, but then AI might take over, which is a great transition because I want to talk to you a little bit about AI. AI is going to go to a lot of places, a lot is going to happen, but cryptocurrency is going to use this, projects are going to use this, malicious products are going to use this and claim some sort of connection to AI because they're going to see that's where the money is. So they're going to start claiming or putting in AI into their projects, even if it's real, or they will build it in the future. That's going to be their claim so they can get some of that money. Because let's face it, all cryptocurrency projects, they're a promise. You're betting on the CEO or the founder that's going to make it into fruition and they're not going to fail. There's a lot of things that can make a project go fail. Even AI and ISO compliance cryptocurrencies, right? Number one, will the utility be used in the future? Will it become obsolete Maybe it's not needed anymore. Will the CEO steal your money or completely fail like a business owner because they suck at their job, which most do in cryptocurrency, believe it or not. We have great developers, really bad business modules. People don't know what the hell they're doing here. People can rug pull, scam, you can get hacked. There's so many things that can happen in cryptocurrency that you have to be careful, but the hype is there. So betting on AI, right? And there's going to be different projects coming out. You'll see. I mean, I think I mentioned AI a while ago, and then you got the news where Microsoft bought GPT, and then all the cryptocurrencies that have anything to do with AI went up. Well, imagine what's going to happen soon when projects just add this narrative to their marketing just so they can take your money. Because what they want to do is they don't want to take your money, right? Projects want to take your money and use that to build their dreams, and they promise you they will. Now, some will, some won't. So you have to keep that in mind. So take profits. If you bet $1,000, let's say, and you make $2,000, take $1,000 out. Take your initial investment out. Put it in Bitcoin, all right? Or take out 25% of your profits and take out another 25% later on. You've made money. Remember, until you take profits, and I want to really, really stress this during the next bull run, make sure you understand that unless you take profits, you're just rich on paper. Right? On paper, you could be a millionaire. You're not a millionaire in reality unless you take those profits. So just be very, very careful with that. And that's something I really wanted to stress. Now, I know you guys like me answering the chat. I know you guys are here to answer your questions. So let's get straight to the chat and start asking questions here. And just to make this faster, I do read all your love and your concerns for my health and everything. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. I'm getting better every day. I'm not going to be reading out all the comments, so I do read them. I do appreciate them from everyone. I do see them, but I'm not going to be reading them out for everyone, so we can save time, so we can answer as many questions as we can. My therapy worked. For those of you that doesn't know, I've been going through cancer. We need some time for it to go to see if it works 100%. I mean, I did some CAR T therapy. It's a new type of bone marrow transplant. It's extremely innovative. It's got 30 to 40% chance of success. So far, so good. Everything's working. My CT scans are great, but I have to see my PET scans and see if it worked, and then see how long it will work for. It might work for a month. It might work forever. We'll see. All right, let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat, and the first question is this a bull trap, Paul? Well, the answer to that is very simple, Shah. We don't know until it plays out. Are we going to break out of 21.5K and make it support? Or are we going to reach 21.5K and reject and go straight down? We don't know this. That's why we look at levels and ranges. Now, if we pass 21.5K and we make it support and it stays above for a while, then chances are it's not a bull trap, right? So it's all probabilities. So when you trade, you trade on probabilities. Now, if you're a long-term investor, it really doesn't matter. You're just looking for close to bottoms or close to tops. Buy right now, dollar cost average right now. If it goes down, doesn't matter. Buy some more. That's investment. And if you do a little bit of technical analysis, you'll find like the best positions to enter. But if you're a trader, you want to buy the bottoms of ranges and sell the top of ranges, or wait for breakouts on either direction so you can take support positions and so on. Very different game, very different. Marco Franco, my man, says, Paul, great to see you, man. Is it time to buy anything other than Bitcoin yet? You could dab into Ethereum and maybe Matic if you want to be risky. And if you are gonna buy anything you believe in, make sure it's in the top 10, 20 coins. You don't want to be buying micro caps or nano caps or anything like that yet. But still, I'd be waiting to see if we make that support area first. That said, I did buy some cryptocurrencies myself, so obviously I've been buying since 15K. Do you think this bull run is a fake out, says Patricia Dorseneo? And I just answered that, no, I do not think so. But it is quite possible. We don't know yet. Soloway says if we break above 21.5K, I've been saying that for like, okay. I love Gareth Soloway. I have him on my channel. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have him on my channel on the 30th of the month. But I've been saying 21.5K for how long now? Ever since we broke it? I mean, come on, Shah. I have comments with you asking me and telling me about that level and giving me other levels, man. I mean, give some credit here. Give some credit here. Anyway, it's funny. I've been making predictions and I've been making calls like earlier than almost anybody in the world, but I don't get no credit for it. I shouldn't complain though. I'm sorry. It looks petty. Patricia Dorsanel, what do you think about Ethereum's direction? I think Ethereum's going to do very well. I think we're going to go up to $10,000. Let's see if we break all-time highs. And if we break all-time highs, at least going to go to $10,000 in my opinion in the next bull run, if not more. Any tips for pump and dump shitcoins? Yes, stay away from them. You don't want to gamble. You just don't. And if you are, you're just stealing people's money because you know they're pump and dump groups and you want to steal people's money. So I don't condone that on my channel. Hello from Slovenia, love. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I thought that was a question. Any thought on AI coins? Which, well, the best, the AI cryptocurrencies I'm looking at right now, other than buying Microsoft stock, and there's another one that there's a stock I'm into, by the way, for AI. I'm looking at Singularity. I think it's AGIX and Fetch.io. Those are the two I'm looking at. I actually bought some Singularity. I was looking at Singularity when it first came out, but I said it's not its time yet. So now in this bull run, knowing there's going to be hype, knowing that hype's going to drive up AI tokens, that's where I'm looking at. That's why I bought a very little. I only bought like $300-400 of it. Don't think I buy a lot. Don't think I'm buying like $1 million of altcoins. I'm very conservative when it comes to trading because I know there's a lot of money to be made. If a cryptocurrency 10x's and I bought $400, it goes to $4,000, and I take $3,000 out and let the rest ride, that's a good trade for me. That's a good swing trade over time. And if you do that with different cryptocurrencies as diversification, it's fine for me. You know, I'll make quite a bit of money, maybe a small fortune in bull runs. But I don't go all in, and I don't FOMO. And it's something that I used to do in the beginning. Now, in the beginning, when I used to FOMO, I was unlucky because it was a bull run. I know that sounds weird, but I was unlucky. It was a bull run. I was making profits, but that got me ahead of myself, and I got a little greedy. I still made a little money. I still took profits, but I could have took more. So you have to know how to play the game, if you will. What AI cryptocurrency are you looking for? I just answered. Awesome. So I can skip that. What do you say about the WikiCat coin? I have no idea about it, Daddy Zek. I need to look into it if it's something worth looking into. Armzilla says, I saw Ex Machina, the movie, last night with all the AI talk happening. Yeah, it's probably a good time to watch that movie. Do you have any inside news on cryptocurrency? No, right now I'm not working for any companies. I would never give inside information anyway. I would just, if I hear something from a little bird or a mouse or a dog, my dog tells me shit sometimes. But right now I'm not working for any company. I mean, I was in hospital for 40 days and I was fighting cancer for the last 6 months or so. I'm not working for a company right now. But as time passes, I'm getting better. I'll probably start getting contracts. So. But again, there's no inside information. There's just information that I'm allowed to share or not. Did you surprise of Gala Games? No, I'm not surprised. I was talking that Gala Games should do very well, but we have to see if they do well in the bear market, and they're doing great. I have obviously I bought in to Gala Games again. And to be quite honest, when I thought I didn't have any, I forgot I bought some on the DEX. So I have even more than what I expected I had. So I was pretty lucky with that one, though. When will you get married? I don't know, man. We'll see. Price prediction of Atom. I think Atom's going to do very well, but I don't do price predictions other than Bitcoin. Maybe I'll do Ethereum, but like this is all speculation. Until I see a trend change, I can't really give you a price prediction. Up is a good price prediction. I'll just say that. People that give price predictions right now are so full of it, by the way. Like you have to understand that like it's all speculation and guesses, and they'll get something right and they delete the other videos. I keep all my videos up, even my wrong calls, right? I don't understand why people delete them. I really don't. I don't like. I would never want to be fake. You know what I mean? There's one video I deleted. 2. One coin doesn't exist anymore, which I warned about, by the way, in the same video. And the other one was, it was a wrong video. I talked about a coin, but I was talking about the wrong coin, so it was the wrong price and everything, and it was confusing a lot of people, so I deleted it. By the way, please make sure you check the dates of my videos when they come up on your feed. Some are older, some are newer, some still apply, some do not. Some we took profits on, so make sure you watch like updated videos. I get a lot of shit on people saying, oh, see, it broke under 30K. Yeah, but I have videos that told you that it's going to break under 30K, and if it does, it's going to go down a lot lower to the 20K level if that breaks to 17. And I get all these stupid comments, and sometimes I lose my shit, I lose my cool, and I get mad. It's normal. Like before you comment, make sure you look at the date, or at least be polite about it. Like, don't say, oh, you idiot, this aged well. This aged like shit. Stop being a baby, man. It's not a competition. I'm not taking your money, and you're not taking mine, or at least not directly. So stop trying to provoke me in comments. It's just babyish. It's immature. It's also immature for me sometimes to answer some of these comments, but I do. What time should we expect for the support position to change? Time frame? I would say give it a few days at least, or maybe a couple of weeks, depending on your trading style. I'd wait a week at least. What's your most recent buy? Singularity. Paul gets credits about levels. Credit about levels. Thank you, man. Boom, told you so, Ajax and Fetch. Pretty much, Armzilla, you've been a subscriber for a while here, man. So, yeah, I really appreciate you. You're getting it, man. You're getting it. Top coins, top coins. Hi from the Netherlands, just joined the live stream. What's up, my man? Maybe I missed. What do you think about Solana? I'm going to answer Solana right after this. Okay, so you should have just saw an ad there. I just wanted to do an experiment. So what do I think of Solana? I think Solana is great. Listen, I've been talking about Solana for a while. I started calling Solana $2. When we were at $70, I was telling you we're going to go to 150. Then if we break that, we're going to go to the 250 level. And we did. And I really think that Solana may even reach $1,000. Now, that's a hyper bull market. I'll be taking profits a lot with a long time before that. And we have to see if we're going to break all-time highs. But if we break all-time highs, I don't see why we shouldn't get a $500 to $700 Solana. You see, a lot of people were talking about whenever Solana was going down. And you have to understand that Solana, like Windows by Microsoft, has a lot of downtime, has a lot of errors, but so did Microsoft Windows. Now everyone's using Windows. See, you have to see Solana as a non-decentralized cryptocurrency, and you have to see the investors behind Solana. Price action, it's fine. There was a little bit of a problem if we fell under the bottom 20 because maybe developers started leaving Solana, but they're still coming to Solana. They're still building on Solana, which makes me believe that the fundamentals have not changed, and it should do very well in the next bull market. Singularity net will be top 20 next 2-3 years. I don't know. You're trying to make me do predictions, Shah, when I tell you I can't do predictions. Maybe nothing exists in 3 years. Maybe maybe the macroeconomics change so much that we're eating rice and we can't even find rice in 2-3 years. Stop doing these like 100% what's going to happen in 2-3 years. We don't even know what's going to happen next week, dude. We don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. Look at levels and then take it at the time. If you want to learn how to make money, take it one step at a time. Don't rush. Don't look for an easy way. It does not exist. And for those of you leaving the live stream right now, because I can see the numbers, because you don't like what I'm saying, well, tough shit. That's reality, right? You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're just not, okay? So I'm just telling you how it is. Thoughts on Moonbeam? It's supposed to be the next big thing. Everything is supposed to be the next big thing, Armzilla. Every single thing is supposed to be the next big thing. How many next big things are there going to be in crypto? And you're hearing, if I'm going to put a video out tomorrow about influencers, about some things, and about stuff to stop doing in 2023 in crypto so you stop being wrecked. Make sure you watch that video. I'm going to put out an extremely important video tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe down below, hit the notification buttons, hit all, because you have to watch that video. A lot of things you're going to hear you're not going to like, but there's a lot of things you guys need to stop if you want to become a millionaire in cryptocurrency. I'm going to mention them in that video. It's not going to be a long video, maybe 8 minutes. Make sure you watch that video. Sup, Ahmed? What's up? Do you have any plan building your own? Oh, about Moonbeam. It could do well, but it's not one of my best plays. Do you have, until I research it more and see price action, that is. Do you have any plan building your own crypto project? Daddy Zach, I do have my own crypto project. It's called bitbulls.io. Bitbulls.io. It's the idea came from my dog. It's with a gaming company. It's going to take a while to launch. You can't buy it now, but do check it out. Yeah, I'm a co-founder of that project, just so you know. And I don't really talk about it very often. I just, you know, it's something we're building. We're too busy building to talk about it. It's like they say, do your work in science, do your work in silence, work in silence and let your work make the noise. Or something like that anyway. I can't remember the exact phrase. Work in silence and make your success make the noise. Ooh, where were we? I can't find where I was. Where was I? Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's smash the like button. Smash the like button if you like what you're seeing right now. That was off timing, but it doesn't matter. For the algorithm. Thanks for all that free content. Appreciate you. You're very welcome, Ahmed. This channel has no paid groups. You can join and support the channel, of course. The link is down in the description below. But you don't have to pay to get this content. This content is free. This advice is for free. And it should always be for free. But if you do want to support the channel, just to make a little... I'm going to shill my website real quick, if you don't mind. Do go to thecryptofactor.net. You can see what I do exactly. It's mostly for companies, by the way, consulting and so on. What I do here, I'm a public speaker and so on. Some different people talking about me. But if you want to support, you can go to my books page. Check out the books I have personally written right here. They're all success-based marketing and sales, but I do have some cryptocurrency books right here. This book, The Crypto Factor, some of the most successful people and pioneers in crypto have contributed to it. People like Andronopoulos, Roger Ver, Scott Stornetta, the father of blockchain, and so on. Plus the forward was from Joel Comm, so that's pretty cool. And you can also go to my affiliates page and check out my shop, my books, or different affiliate links I have here. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. But I'm more interested in you liking this video. Do Singularity Vryn score. You can do the Singularity Vryn score. Yes, check it out. It's not going to be as high as you think it is, but check it out. I have a video on how to do a Vryn score. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, you could do it yourself, and that way you'll see if this project will work or not, or the probabilities of it. Just go to my channel, thecryptofactor.com. Go to videos right here. There's no search anymore. Fuck's sake, why they take away the search? That's just stupid. There it is. So you go to home page, right? And you go to search, and if you put do your own research, or DYOR, right here, how to do your own research in cryptocurrency. This is how to use your Vryn score right here. Make sure you check that out. Who is the next Shiba Inu? The next Shiba Inu will be Shiba Inu. And, you know, Shiba is to Doge what Ethereum is to Bitcoin. And if everything plays out right, Shiba Inu should do well again at the hyper bull market. I do believe in Doge more, though, to be quite honest with you. If you want to bet on meme coins, if you're a meme coin type of guy, that is. Is Link dead? Your opinion, please. No, Link is not dead. As long as, and hi from Australia, what's up, Australia? As long as Ethereum exists, Link will exist because the top oracle for Ethereum. You have to understand that when the blockchains want to get information outside of a blockchain, there's no way for them to do that. They need an oracle. And Link is the #1 oracle. It's also the most expensive oracle. Now you might say, yeah, but you can get cheaper ones like Band. Yes. But companies want proof of concept and usually go with the expensive ones. And the expensive ones have more money coming to them, so they survive as well. So cheaper is not always better. You don't want to compete with Walmart. You don't want to get your product cheaper. You want to have capital so you can preserve your project, market your project, and so on, and build. So that's why I disagree with most YouTubers saying, well, you know, there's cheaper solutions out there. Yeah, we don't want cheaper. When you're a multi-millionaire or a multi-million-dollar business, you want more certainty. You want proof of concept. Does that make sense? Something not many people talk about. Do you think the Fed meeting on the 1st of February will be bad? We don't know, John Shepard. We do not know if it's going to be bad or good. I think it's going to be better, or it's going to be a non-event as it's going to be priced in, or it's going to be a short-term volatility. But I don't look that much on Fed because it's going to change sooner or later. I look at price action, which is how I got the bottom, which is how you know, if it is the bottom, by the way, I could always be wrong. It can go down lower, yes, but I don't really look at these things. I really don't. If it's bad news and it goes lower, great. Time to buy the dip, as I said earlier on in the video. Torsten Humbel, what do you think about Axie Infinity? Will it stay and come back in the next bull run? I hope so, dude. I hope so, because I was making a lot of money on Axie, and to be quite honest, I didn't take a lot of profits. I took some profits. Hopefully it'll come back once there's gaming hype, and there will be gaming hype once Sand and Decentraland start pumping, simply because there's so many investors in there. There's going to be announcements, more investors are going to get in. They can't afford not to get in one of these two, if not both cryptocurrencies. So once that starts going up, Axie Infinity will start going up. I don't know if it's going to reach all-time highs or not. I'm going to start taking profits. What's your thoughts on ICP? I don't have any thoughts on it. I haven't studied it intensely enough. Is Bitcoin connected to S&P 500? Because S&P 500, well, it's been decorrelated at times. While there's a lot of correlation, it does get decorrelated a lot of times. And that's why I believe that Bitcoin in itself will go up even if there's a crisis, even if things get worse in the economy. Usually gold goes down as well in the beginning, just as Bitcoin. And then I think gold's going to start going up and Bitcoin should follow and surpass it. In my personal opinion, I'm a semi-Bitcoin maximalist. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I like cryptocurrency. I like projects. I got my own project, but I'm a semi-Bitcoin maximalist. I've read economy. I've read about I've read about sound money, hard money, and so on. And I believe Bitcoin is up there. It's going to be parallel currency at some point. I'm struggling to put my hard-earned money into shitcoins. I'm only buying Bitcoin. Great. I think that's one of the best things you can possibly do. Where can I get eggs for a good price? I get them. I usually get them from the market. We have a local market down to my house for, I think it's 4 months a year, and then it moves down like a little bit further down around my area here. So I get them from there, or I get them from a place called Merara Avra, which is eggs from Merara, which is where my beach house is close to, by the way, believe it or not. So that's where I get my eggs. The price is decent for Greece. Bro, what do you think about Waves Coin? Please check this. I keep on looking at Waves Coin. Do you mean price action or do you mean fundamentals? Back in the day, you used to be able to build your own cryptocurrency on it. Right now, I know it's going into different ventures, but I'm not so sure what it's doing. I haven't looked at it for a while. I really have to research it at some point. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing it now, because when I do research, I do the VRIN score, I look at the coin, I look at the fundamentals, obviously, and I look at price. Mostly I look at price. 90% of the time, I'll just look at price because I'm trading altcoins. And price-wise, you know, if we hit a bottom, everything's going to go up. We don't know which is going to go up more. Armazilla, $4 a dozen here in Florida. That's very good. I get mine, depending, I get free range eggs, and I'll get them from around 8 to 10 euros, do the math, if I get them from the local market, and I get them for about 12 euros if I get them from that shop around my house, where we were talking about earlier on. Fundamental, bro, for long term. Yeah, I haven't looked into it, man. I'm not going to pretend to answer and know something I don't know about. But it is an older cryptocurrency. Let's see, it looks like it's surviving. Let's see how it does. But I think the hype and the trend will be around other cryptocurrencies, to be quite honest with you. Jamie Person says, how are you, dude? Just got chat, mate. Glad to see you all. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate you. Thoughts on Mana and Polygon? I'm buying them too. I think they're great, Jamie. Be careful, don't go all in all the time. But chat and Mana and Polygon are two of my favorite cryptocurrencies, by the way. Shell's talking about the Graph token. I was saying last year in the bull run that, or the year before, that the Graph token is not ready yet, and we'll see in the next bull run. So Shah, we have to see what happens when there's a trend change, see what's going on with this bull run, then I'll tell you about Graph. But I'm not in Graph, just to clarify this. By the way, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss the next video. I would really appreciate it. And if you're getting any value from this video, if you're enjoying this video, if you're learning things from this video, or you like listening to my perspective, a different perspective, then please hit the like button down below. And yeah, just to support the channel. Jamie Parsons, many thanks, Paul. Always great and honest. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I am getting better every day. I do have more strength every day. And I will be doing more videos every single day. As I said, there's a very, very important video coming out tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. It's crypto. Things in crypto. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, but things in crypto you need to stop doing in 2023 so you can succeed in cryptocurrency. Which stablecoin is safe? USDT, BUSD. So I use USDC, but you can also use BUSD if you believe in the exchange. Those are the two. USDT works fine as well. If a lot of people think if one of these crashes, Bitcoin's going to crash, I don't think so, by the way. I think in the short term it might because of all the fear. But think about this. If one of them crashes, where's all that money going to go? Do you think people in China are going to start bringing their money back into China? Where are they going to put their money? If there's suddenly loss of faith in stablecoins, where is all that capital going to go? Bitcoin. It's the safest and surest sound money system there is. And the only one that's guaranteed, and I say that lightly because nothing's guaranteed, that will reach its all-time highs or at least go back up or at least maintain its value over other altcoins. So keep that in mind. Many thanks, pal. Always great and honest. Thank you very much. As I said, what was the last time I saw you? You were in a hospital. Yes, Jacob, I was. Good to see you back in your studio. Do you think the peak of the bull market will be in 24 or 25? Well, the bull run has started, in my opinion, but we have a lot of sideways. We're going to have some pumps up and downs on the way. This is pre-bull market, but it's a bull market because we essentially hit the lows, at least in my opinion. Now, over time, after the halving is when it starts going up, and then it goes up like crazy. But we don't know what's going to happen. It's going to rhyme. But right now, I think it's going to be going up or sideways overall. So you might get like a dip or two. The dips are for buying, in my opinion, right now. So buying the dip is just my opinion. Now, if there's a black swan event and everything goes to shit and we lose our shirts, it's a different story. Keep that in mind as well, because macroeconomics can change. And if we just keep that in mind, I'm not talking about the FAD and all that. I'm just talking in general. We don't know what's going to happen. Can you teach us TA? I could try making a series on how to do TA or how I do personal TA, because I do it a bit different than everyone else. I also have my own variants in it. Like I use it a bit differently. I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure if I want to, but I am thinking about it. I do mention what I do in live streams, and I do get into a little detail usually, or in various videos, but I'm still thinking about it. There's so many videos I want to do before and so little time to do them in. Did Gareth give you the $100? Well, we have a show on 30th of the month on this channel. Gareth Soloway will be here. We'll see. I'm pretty sure he will. I don't think he's short of $100. Bro, you and Gareth are awesome guys. Great work to help. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. And look, guys, You have to understand that Gareth Soloway is a better trader than me. Let me just put that out there. He has a lot more experience. It's just that I just focus on crypto and certain cryptocurrencies, and that's why I can make those calls. Everyone's either focusing on all cryptocurrencies or different areas. There's a big difference. But Gareth Soloway, his TA, I would learn from Gareth Soloway if I was you. Aim high. If you, what's a nice name actually. If you feel we hit the bottom already, I have. What would be a good time to buy altcoins and small caps in your opinion? Well, the top altcoins you can start dabbing into right now, just sort of DSA or DCA depending on your preference. DSA being dollar swing average is a bit different. It's my own term I coined. Which is a bit different. You buy the lows basically on swing lows. You have to know how to look at swing lows. But aim high. If you want a DCA right now, I think it's a good idea. I think it's not a bad idea. Just make sure you have capital on the side because there will be dips. Thank you for the great rundowns and commentary. God bless you and have a great weekend, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I never stood about stable coins. Love my fiat. Yeah, so stable coins are good if you want to basically exchange between something steady and cryptocurrencies quickly. That's why we use stable coins. Or if you don't want, some might say for tax purposes, some might say for speed, some might say for different things. Or if you're in a foreign country, let's say you want USD, because when USD was going up, I was in USDC, right? I'm in Europe right now, so while that was going up, I was investing in the dollar using stable coins, if that makes sense. So there's different use cases for stable coins. Trading, you do stable coins. If you're a trader with or without leverage, stable coins is the way to go. So they have their place in the world. Can microcap easy to manipulate? Yes, very, because there's low liquidity, right? So you can. With $1,000, $2,000, somebody can pump it up, let's say $50,000 or so, and it will look like it's going up like crazy on the charts. And you try to buy, but it will just fall straight away. Does that make sense? And people usually sell to you, so they'll pump up their cryptocurrency on purpose. It will look like it's going up like crazy. You'll buy it, but you're buying their bags. Does that make sense? Very easy to manipulate, extremely. That's why I like Bitcoin. It's harder to manipulate. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's harder to manipulate than microcaps, obviously. Chris Main, what's up, man? Just noticed you were live. Are we leveraging our mortgages on Bitcoin or what? I don't use our mortgages. I don't leverage, and I wouldn't put my mortgage into Bitcoin, but we could be dollar cost averaging or dollar swing averaging into Bitcoin. If you want, but if you want to be conservative, 21.5K needs to break and become support. Depends on your risk factor. Some people want to buy altcoins now, sure, but understand the risks. Justin Novame says, I've purchased 15 odd coins since I got into crypto 2020. I find it's rough to manage and follow them all. Exactly. That's why you can only do, less is easier to manage and also follow. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Should I reduce the type of coin? You could, but just to give you a point of view that no one really talks about, having a lot of cryptocurrency coins is not really diversification. You're still in crypto. Diversification will be cryptocurrency, stocks, real estate, and so on, gold, commodity. Does that make sense? So yeah, you're more venture capitalizing on a certain industry, if you will, rather than diversification. There's a bit of a big difference. There's a bit of a difference. You can run down and make sure you get quality coins. You can't go wrong. You might make less profits, but if you can't follow them anyway, maybe it's better. Unless you just keep a little bit of money in all these cryptocurrencies you don't follow as much and put most of your money in, let's say, I don't know, Ethereum, Polygon, and Bitcoin, for example. 21.5, got it. Yeah, it has to become support. In other words, it will pass it, hit it down, and go back up and make it support, confirm it, let's say on the weekly, for example, yes? Okay, thank you very much. I love all of you. Thank you for being on another show. I really appreciate you. I'm getting a little winded. I am getting a bit tired, which is a shame because I'm getting a lot of views right now and I'm not getting a lot of likes. 49 people watching and not liking this video after I can't even breathe doing it. Thank you very much. Come on, like that video, man. And thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate you. Take care, subscribe so you don't miss the next video, especially not tomorrow's video. It's gonna be awesome. Take care, bye-bye.